All right, welcome to Summer of Ascension. I'm Angela Blah. We are starting over with our talk today because the other one didn't work. So here we are. Hopefully this one will work. So stick with me. Putting all my energy into the technology gods so that this works. Okay. So as I said before, I'm Angela Blaha. I am an Ascension mentor, helping you to maneuver and master and move through the stages of consciousness. So today we are talking about being an abundant, infinite creator. Creating your own life. Being who you came here to be without any sort of doubt whatsoever. Right? That's why you're here. So let's do it. So we've been thinking about this for a while now and putting some sort of opportunities out there for you to explore, play with, have fun with, be with, and they will help you to become or be that infinite, abundant creator that you are, right? Creating every moment of your life. Not feeling like you're stuck to a paradigm or to a rule system or to any kind of a system or to a loop, right? Just being that infinite, amazing, abundant creator that you came here to be. So some things to bring into your awareness is, the first one is awareness, right? Being super hyper aware of your emotions, of your belief systems, of your thought forms, being super hyper aware when you're stuck in a loop, in a time loop that keeps you thinking that you have to be the same person that you were 20 years ago. What you learned when you were 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 should not be the same things that you know about who you are today. You're not 2, 3, 4, or 5. So being hyper aware does not take work. You have to get out of the programming that says that being in relative time, in time and space right here, right now, is work. It's not work. What's work is being in anxiety, being in the future, being in constant worry. That takes work. That drains your energy. Being in depression, living in the past, having doubt of who you are, that takes work. That is what's draining you. When you live in hyper awareness in present moment time, it's just pure energy right here. It's not work. It's magnificent. It's joyful. It's magical. It's creative. It's infinite. Right? And there are infinite opportunities in awareness. So being super hyper aware of all those belief patterns that keep you sort of programmed and stuck in your belief system at 5, right? That's what you should be aware of. The second thing is to activate your energy. When you're becoming aware of some belief that keeps you thinking that you were 5 years old, the same as when you were 5 years old, or taking on your parents' belief systems that you have to work hard. This is one that I've struggled with over the last couple of years, is that you have to work hard. You have to go to a 9-to-5 job. You have to constantly be doing something in order to be successful. Moving out of the money paradigm, which is where we are right now, does not look like 24/7 constantly working. It's enjoying life. It's being blissful. Yes, it's working, but doing what brings you bliss as your work is moving out of the money paradigm. I don't work a day in my life anymore. Everything that I do brings me joy, happiness, bliss. So activating those kinds of belief systems takes a little work. I'm not going to lie, it takes a little work. No, it doesn't. It doesn't take any work, but it is activating your energy field and being aware of your energy field, right? Being aware of your energy field that says, maybe there's something else that works way better for me, brings me much joy, bliss, and happiness. And because I'm living in joy, bliss, and happiness, the money follows. Right? My parents' belief was if you want money, you have to work like a dog to get it. That's not really true. Because when I'm in joy, bliss, and happiness, I don't work a day in my life. So that was a huge activation for me, right? Looking into my own energy and saying, wow, what do I really want? Do I want to work 24/7 to make ends meet with a little extra to go on a trip here or there? Or do I want to work 3-4 hours a day, be super happy, joy-filled, providing everything that I need? That was a huge switch in my conscious awareness. And it took a little bit of activating my energy, activating my, what are the opportunities, what are the possibilities, and then switching my belief system that said, yeah, that doesn't work for me anymore. Right? So don't make it hard. Don't make it hard. This is simple, simple, simple stuff. And I feel like that's where people get tripped up, is because it's so simple. Right? It's so simple that we overlook our own wisdom, our own knowledge, our own abilities, our own ability to be an infinite, abundant creator. So welcome, Alicia, Sherry, Stephanie. How are you guys? Oh, I hope you're just fantastic, learning a lot. I'm going to take a drink, sorry. All right. The third thing that we feel like has to happen is some sort of an integration. Some sort of an integration that says it's okay for me to only work 4 hours a day to be an infinite, abundant creator. Right? Like I have to integrate that wisdom. I have to integrate that knowledge into my own cells. Like I had to get rid of the original belief system that said I had to work 24/7. That's cellular DNA, right? That is mental DNA that said, that coordinated this belief system that said I had to work constantly in order to do that. That took an activation within my own DNA cells, within my own mental DNA, within my field of energy that said, hey, pay attention, that's maybe not your truth. Then I had to integrate it. How do I do that? How do I only work 4 hours a day? Feeling very blissful, getting rid of that old, I doubt this is going to work kind of energy. Right? It takes a little bit of integration time in order for us to like fully get on board with our new belief systems or with our truth. I say don't create any more belief systems. What's your truth? Because my truth changes from day to day. Because what happened yesterday is old news. That's the old way of my being. Today, in this present moment, is the only thing that I try to pay attention to. Because my truth resides right here. Not back there, not up there. So, the fourth thing is an embodiment component. Like you have to become what you want. If I only want to work 4 hours a day, I have to be in my work mode for 4 hours. Then what do I do with the rest of my time? Because I still live in time and space. What do I do with the rest of my time? There's a crazy like hollowness to that, right? Because we're so designed, programmed to believe that we have to be constantly busy doing something. We are not human doings, we are human beings. So the rest of my time needed to be spent being. And what does that look like? Who is that? So there's a whole aspect of change that needs to occur, and these are sort of what we're giving you are sort of the avenues, the streets to go down to sort of make it happen. All right, so the fourth opportunity is embodiment. You have to embody who you want to become. And then the fifth opportunity is to be that. Now, there are days when I work 12 hours because I love what I do. And if I get into a creative mode, I don't stop my creation and say, oh, it's 2 o'clock, I got to go do this. It's not how I work any longer. Is it a different way of being? Absolutely. Do people understand my way of being? Not most likely. But I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Because I'm deciding to be the infinite, abundant creator. Now, do I have people coming to me and saying, hey, how are you doing what you're doing? Absolutely. I have people asking me that kind of thing all the time. So when we sat down to look at the process of how we become infinite, abundant creators, this is what I noticed about my change, right? My ascension process in creating this amazing life that I live. And those opportunities are awareness, hyper-awareness, activating your energy. There has to be some sort of an activation that says, oh, this is a possibility, or there's infinite possibilities. There's an abundance of opportunities. What might those be? And how does that fit who I am? Integrating, right? You have to get rid of the old, bring in the new. There's an integration process that needs to take place, needs to happen. Embodying that, becoming that, how does it work? And then being the infinite, abundant creator that you are. So I hope that this helped. I hope that you are moving into being. It's not a hard process. It does not have to take years and years and years. No, we live in instantaneous energy right now. It's really about making a decision about who you are, how you want to create your life, and then doing it, being it. So don't make the process hard. It's not hard whatsoever. It's very joyous. It's very joyous. Are you ready to be joy-filled? Are you ready to be abundant? Are you ready to be the creator that you came here to be? Because that's really what it's about. So if I can help you along in your process, I am more than happy to be of service. I have several packages available that you can work with me one-on-one or just one time. Sometimes it only takes one session, right? So connect, reach out, be happy, be joy-filled, be abundant. So my beautiful, infinite, abundant creators, I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. If you have questions, ask them in the little chat box, and I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. So until next time, be amazing.